Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I'm expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, so please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Aquarius, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross watcher. If this is your case, you will know it, and you'll be able also to identify it from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why the readings have chapters. If you're not interested in this whole process, if you already know this introduction, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. More infos for in case of the chapters are not visible in the YouTube player, you can find in the upper right corner. I show you there on different devices how to get to the chapters, even in the case that they are not visible in the YouTube player. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome, share. This being said, thank you again, and let's start with your reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Aquarius, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Aquarius, now being the time that you are watching the recording. Best messages for Aquarius, please, and everything that is in their higher good to know now. Death, sign of Scorpio. Maybe some of you are dealing with somebody from Scorpio, but otherwise, death is the card that speaks to us about something that has to come to an end. It already came to an end. It's good for us to put an end to everything that is not longer serving us, that drain us from energy instead of energizing ourselves. It already played its role, it already served its purpose, so it came to an end. So it's here like a very good friend helping us to declutter everything, to put an end to everything that doesn't serve us anymore, in order for us to make the needed space, to clean up the needed space, so that everything that is much more in tune with us, aligned with us, to have space to enter our life. It's also about a period of time in which you are going through major changes, transformational time. Everything is in a continuous movement. Just look at the seasons in nature. In every ending is a beginning. So it's just a period of time in which you are simply changing what you need to change in order for you to be able to have new beginnings. So let's see. For Aquarius, please. Three of Swords. Okay. the Emperor, Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. I don't know if I remember correctly, but Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups came out in another reading. I think, I'm not sure, it's the reading for Sagittarius. Maybe it's something there also for you, because it's a lot. It has very much the same energy until now. The Fool, Knight of Wands, and the Moon. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes can be very strong so that people around you are conscious about this energy. Queen of Wands speaks to us about knowing your own worth. Even if you are an air sign, being Aries, it's like now it's being activated within yourself, the powers, the attributes that the element of fire has, because you have the Emperor that is sign of Aries, that is a fire sign. You have Four of Wands, you have Knight of Wands, you have also the Queen of Wands. So it's okay, it's time to take action. Why? Because you know your worth. You are not afraid to speak your truth. Sometimes it can be uncomfortable for others because you are not somebody who can be or make to shut up. When you know it's true, you speak about it. But she knows her worth, and because she really knows her worth, she doesn't accept anything less than. With that, activating these energies within yourself, you become like a little magician or a magnet, if you want. You are drawing towards yourself situations, circumstances, people, solutions that are right for you in order for you to get what you want. And you had death. When I split the deck, something came to an end. And with that said, you are in that period of time in which you are transforming yourself, because you went through something that was very disappointing, heartbreak. But you know, and you put an end to that, and you know that you have to overcome it, and you are doing that by rediscovering yourself, by not accepting anything less than you know that you are worthy of. And this energy of the fire is really being activated now within yourself. The Emperor can be any sign, can be Aries, but it can be somebody that you looked at or thought as having authority above yourself. And maybe I really feel that for the majority of you, this is again the energy that is being now activated within yourself. You are empowering yourself. You are becoming the one who's the only one who's in charge of his life, of his destiny, of I am the own ruler over my own life, because the Emperor, he is the guy who conquered more than one kingdom in order to make his empire. So he's the law. Everybody makes or acts as he says to them, being the Emperor. But now you are empowering yourself, and you take back your own life, your own destiny, your own direction, becoming independent, becoming sovereign, becoming really the powerful, and not only powerful, but acting within your own power. Doing that, you know that this is the moment for your new beginning. You had the death with putting an end to something. For me, it's putting an end to the sorrow, to the disappointment, to the heartbreak, and knowing that this is the moment. You are seeing it at not seeing it as an end, but exactly as I told you, in every end there is a beginning, and you are focusing on the new beginning, the full new chapters that are now being in front of you, and you are being guided to make the leap of faith and take that next step, because you are opening yourself to new horizons, new opportunities, new beginnings, new association, new partnerships, new jobs, new homes, maybe also new partners in life, because Four of Wands can also mean engagement or marriage. Whatever, regardless what the Four of Wands means for you, what they all have in common is a very solid foundation. It's now being built, so it's at the beginning, it's being built, but having that solid foundation. So you know that you can build and build years ahead from this moment, having that solid foundation. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, again, this fire energy. It can be somebody from a fire sign, maybe an Aries, maybe a Leo, maybe a Sagittarius. But for me, for the majority of you, it's exactly as I told you. This is being activated within yourself in order to take action, to take this new step, and opening yourself to new beginnings, new chapters, new association, you being the leader that you know you can be. And this will bring you towards happiness, security, stability, love, family, being able to have everything that you are in need of in order to, for yourself, for your life, for your family, but also to be able to offer this security, stability to your loved ones, for everybody to have everything that they are in need of in order for the little ones, for example, to grow in a healthy, harmonious environment. Out of respect, with love, in reciprocity, in harmony. This is emotional fulfillment at its highest, and being able to ground that into the physical world. The moon. The moon is a sign of Pisces. The moon can speak to us about things that are being hidden, secrets, because the light of the moon is much subtle than the light of the sun. It can appear, for example, when you are looking at an object in the moonlight, you can see it in another way than when you are looking at the same object in the sunlight. So this is why the moon can speak to us about illusions, disillusions, secret things that were kept from us. Even if you are not lied, you were also not told the whole truth. I feel that this moon has a lot to do with the Three of Swords, but I always tell you, every planet, every sign has a low vibrational manifestation modus and a high vibrational manifestation modus. And the high vibration manifestation of the of Neptune, because being the sign of Pisces is being governed by Neptune, is also spirituality. Being now able to reach higher realms in order for you to receive information that will allow you to see beyond the veil, to maybe bringing information from your subconscious into the conscious, and now through that having new information, and with that everything changes. It's like you put a new set of glasses and you see everything from another point of view, from a higher point of view. Everything changes because your perspective is changed. But is also, it's like you know what you have to do in order for you to direct your actions so that you can be in a safe space, connecting through that higher vibration to higher realms, to spirituality. It's like grounding this new beginning in a lot of spirituality that will help you move from this kind of energy that may be at the beginning, when something, you discover that something was kept secret from you. Maybe you also had to take a decision in separating, having a new beginning with the death, putting an end to something, taking your children and moving towards another place, new places, new. But with that, you are grounding it. It was hard at the beginning, but you are grounding it in higher vibrations. And this is why everything here is being possible now. Let's see. Sign of Pisces, sign of Aquarius. Not Aquarius, sorry, Aries. You are Aquarius. I'm sorry. The sun. So, the sun being here, it put everything into its light. Everything what was kept secret came to the surface in order for you to be able to see it and know what the real decision you have to make in order for you to be able to have this new beginning, knowing your own worth. It's our illuminator. It puts everything into its light so that we see clear, we get clarity, we are being inspired, we get life force, we get energy. Sometimes we may ask ourselves, how am I able to continue? This is blessings that are coming in. You just have to open yourself in order to receive everything that the sun has to offer you, and it brings you happiness, joy, will of life, joy of life, knowing that life is worth living at it and it can be joyous. The sun is here in order to help you. It's the most positive of them all, to help you to overcome this hardship. It doesn't mean that it didn't happen, but being here, it will allow you to overcome it much quicker and much easier than usual. Prepare yourself to receive blessings. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, a new beginning, a new partnership, a new job. Just prepare, just open yourself towards it. What's with the moon, please? Tell me more about the moon. Why is the moon here, please? The Magician. The Magician can speak to us about a very important period in your life in which you are being much more, you can bring much easier everything into fruition, into manifestation. We have to be a little bit careful with the Magician, because the Magician knows that he has already all the elements, and with the elements he can bring, and with the knowledge that he has, he can bring everything into fruition. Be careful in which direction you are directing your thoughts, because thoughts are energy. Where you are directing your thoughts is being energized with your own energy to come into fruition. So even if you don't see the way how something can come to fruition, don't focus on lack or something. Focus only on the positive in order for you to be able to bring that into fruition much quicker. The Magician can sometimes, and I think that you had to deal with somebody that had acted from an egotistical point. It's mine, I want it, and this is mine, and that was the character that kept something secret from yourself because they wanted something to come to fruition, but only for their gain. That doesn't mean that the moment you had the sun, it's coming, it shows you, and you know, wait a minute, I can bring everything that I want for myself, for my loved ones, keeping myself in balance, focus on the higher realms, spirituality, in order for my best, for the best of all involved, and separate myself from an egotistical point of view, if you like, so that I can bring everything into fruition for myself. But I think that you had to deal with somebody that wanted a lot from an egotistical point of view, and this is why they kept things secret from you. And this is why when you found out with the sun, with death, you just simply, okay, this is it, I won't have anything to do with this kind, and this is why I am putting an end to it, because I know I have the same power, but you are viewing it from another point, opposite point of view, and by focusing on the positive, focusing on the outcome that you want to bring into fruition, even if you don't know at the beginning how this will be possible. You separate yourself, you detach yourself from the heartbreak, from the disappointment, and focus on the opportunity, the new beginning, the self-empowerment that you know you have the opportunity now to bring into your life. What's with the Three of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here, please? The Hermit. The Hermit sign of Virgo. This heartbreak, this disappointment was the starting point, the trigger that was the trigger in making that inner journey and finding out in a deeper way, in a deeper sense of yourself, of what you want, of where you are. If that is, you put a lot of questions towards yourself and you knew that the answers are within yourself, and you went in this journey in the darkness in order for you to be able to bring light, to bring forgiveness towards all people that wronged you, but also towards yourself, that you let things go so far. And with this wisdom that you were able to reach in this process, you discovered yourself and you discovered your own guidance. You let yourself be guided by your own inner sparkle, divine sparkle. And with this, you are simply able to understand from a higher point of view everything that happens and overcome it. Rise above the situation, above this, knowing now what you have to do, how to do it in order to get what you want, to heal that, because sign of Virgo has a lot to do with healing, with medicine, with wisdom. Sometimes we have to go deep within in order to find this inner guidance. So it was the triggering moment for you to regain your inner guidance, to become much more conscious about the inner wisdom that you already have. And with that, making the choices that you know you have to make in order to bring back power towards yourself, your own power, and becoming the leader in your life. And it's much more, it's like the sun is here next to this, and it's like the same, I'm looking at it because I know it will guide me towards where I have to be, where my purpose is, and so on. Why is the Emperor here, please? Tell me more about the Emperor, please. Exactly as I told you. Wheel of Fortune and Ten of Wands. It was not easy at all, with the disappointment, with the heartache. It was something that you felt like very burdening, but it is, being the Ten of Wands is a lesson that is being learned. You integrate the wisdom behind the experience through this inner journey that you are making, and with that, the moment that you started integrating the wisdom, you also start the releasing process. You know that you don't have to come back to this cycle again, because you put an end to it by integrating the wisdom behind the experience. You put an end to it once and for all. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it speaks about destiny, but with the Emperor here, it's like, it's the way that we can look at the Wheel of Fortune. We can look at destiny. We can look it as everything is happening to me. I don't do anything, but everything is happening to me. And with that, we can put ourselves in a victim mode, or we can, with this inner journey that felt very burdening, but you come out of it because you are doing a very good job here with the Hermit. You are looking everything in detailed, and with that you realize that you are the co-creator of your own destiny alongside divinity, and with that you are taking charge of your own destiny, and with that you are releasing all the burdens. So dear Aquarius, you are soaring through this not easy experience, but what's worse, it's already behind you. From now on, you are simply taking charge of your life, empowering yourself, knowing that you can set the direction of your own destiny. And this is why everything comes so beautiful together, with a new beginning, with new association, new partnership, something that is now being built, having a solid foundation, with happiness, with family, with love, with respect, with abundance, prosperity, having everything that you are in need of in order to have the security and stability that you want. What's with the Fool, please? The new beginning, the new chapter. Having that faith, making that leap of faith into something new. Two of Wands, knowing that you are at a crossroad and you have to make a choice, and you choose your path and you are going towards it, because Two of Wands is again this wand energy, this fire energy, this take action. You recognize the path, you recognize the fork in the road, and you make your choice, and you are acting, and you are going with it, because you know, having a lot of faith within yourself, within your abilities to be able to achieve everything. And with that you are opening yourself to new horizons, maybe a relocation, maybe you are opening yourself to new domains of activities, and having that a new opportunity to conquer new horizons. But you are so determined, you are so you had the Sun at the bottom of the deck when I split this deck, so this is that determination, that force, that strength that you are being given, helped to have everything that you are in need of in order to make these decisions, and not only make them on a mental level, but acting on them, persevering, going through with it, because you know that you are the Emperor. What's with the Knight of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Who's fearless, who acts, he can be impulsive, but you being an air sign, yes, you should be a little bit careful, because when you add air to fire, it comes to a bigger fire, so just be careful. But being an air sign, thinking everything thoroughly, and having the energy of the Knight of Wands is, I planned everything accordingly. I know I took everything into account. I made my decision and I'm acting on it. And I'm fearless and I will conquer everything that life throws in front of me, because I have no doubt in my own abilities, capabilities. Knight of Wands. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands, please. Death. This is, I don't see it as being an end. This is the transformation that death speaks to us. It's like you realize that you are acting in a manner that it's not usual to you, but it's now necessary for you to put an end to that kind of experience. 3 of Swords and 10 of Wands, and starting that new beginning, having another set of foundation. You go thoroughly against everything that with this, it's like rising from your own ashes, and with that you are transforming your life. Maybe people around you will tell you, I don't even recognize you, but in a good way, in a admirative way. So you really are determined to salvage everything that you can and everything that you know that it's not in your best interest to put an end to it. But this is the transformation that you are going through. Exactly as I told you, rising from your own ashes. 4 of Wands. Tell me more about the 4 of Wands. Maybe for some of you, it comes to an end, to something with somebody from fire sign. But I told you, I see it as being activated within yourself. 4 of Wands. Tell me more about the 4 of Wands. This new beginning, new association, new partnership, new home, new job, marriage, engagement, new beginning that has a very solid foundation. You are making everything in this way. All the changes that you are making, all the decisions that you are taking in order for you have this new beginning is to have a solid foundation so that you can offer stability and security to your loved ones. 4 of Wands. The Sun, the positivest of them all. Maybe for some of you is something comes in your life, maybe a new partner with whom you can see this coming to fruition, but it's not that you are waiting for them to bring themselves everything into fruition. No, it's a collaboration, it's happiness, it's joy, it's making this new beginning, opening yourself to so many blessings. This is why you are making here so thoroughly the cleanup, because you know that only this way you can free yourself, you can release everything that had to do with this 3 of Swords, so that you can attract people exactly as you want them to be much more aligned with yourself, with your energy. These are really blessings. If this is a new partnership or a new love story, this is something that pours in with everything that you ever hoped for, much than that. So just open yourself. 10 of Pentacles. What's with the 10 of Pentacles, please? King of Wands. So you have the King, the Queen, the Knight, only the Page of Wands it's missing, and you have the whole court here. So maybe a family, new beginning with somebody from fire sign, but this is somebody who is fearless, who has the needed maturity to know when it's best for them to act so that victory is theirs. You'll be victorious. You come within in your own strength, and with that strength you are able to build everything solidly, purposely. You are guided. You're simply listening to your own guidance and acting accordingly. This is the conqueror. This is somebody who gets everything that they are setting their mind. This is acting, but in a mature way, not hastily. The Knight of Wands, it's a younger energy than the King of Wands. This is why we can say that he can be hasty. The King of Wands, even if their impulses are exactly as the Knight of Wands, he has the needed maturity to know to keep everything under control until the right moment arrives. 10 of Cups, please. You'll achieve this security, stability, family, being in a secure way, having everything that they are in need of to grow. 10 of Cups, happiness, 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, it speaks to us about a situation in which you tried your best and you invested a lot, but whatever you tried, it didn't brought you the desired result. And you had that epiphany in which you asked yourself, why am I continuing and be in this situation? Continue and invest time, energy, resources, feelings into something that I already know that I tried my best and it didn't brought me the desired result. I'm out of here. And with that epiphany of I'm out of here, you are simply going towards what you are wanting, because you had to deal, and this 5 of Swords has to do with this, and with the 3 of Swords in the sense of you had to deal with somebody that was not interested in what you had to bring to the table, in your input, but they were wishy-washy. They didn't have that, how should I say it? They were not honest in telling you, I'm not interested. Go towards another place. Go somewhere else because I'm not interested. And you are simply losing your resources because I'm not interested. Something of what you did was in their interest, the magician, as I told you, from that egotistical point of view, but they didn't reciprocate it. And you had that epiphany and just told yourself, this is it, I've had enough, I'm out of here. And by doing that, you are opening yourself towards everything. Also, happiness, joy, fulfillment, respect. Because you realize that in this situation, you didn't have respect, you didn't have harmony, you didn't have reciprocity. And this is why you are putting an end and working so thoroughly with this cleanup, so that you put an end to this kind of way of relating or building relationships. You're putting an end to it once and for all. Best message, best guidance for Aquarius at the end of the reading, please. Okay, I think that they are, yes. So, Pig spirit, use your mind wisely. Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. Whale spirit, trust the great mystery. With the moon, with the spirituality. Use your mind wisely, lay solid foundation, and trust the great mystery. And everything will come so wonderfully together that you won't be able to believe. With the Four of Wands and the Sun here, it's everything will be much more than you ever dreamed of. So good luck, Aquarius. Take care. Bye.